A Shalom, ye men of Israel, Bayat Shah Dawadah, house of David. I want to start off by giving all thanks, all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kakadash, Yahweh being a true Hebrew name of the Heavenly Father, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, but Yahweh, which is Hebrew for he is to be, to exist. Bahashem in the name, Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son of the Most High Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. But the name will have to be in the Hebrew, Yahweh Shai, which means he saves, he delivers. He is our salvation. Bahashem in the name, Wahar and the Rakah Spirit, Quadash, holy, which is the Holy Spirit. We give double honors to the other apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, who teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful alike that are pushing his truth and sincerity. Great multitude that will be calling upon the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai in prophecy and in truth, love, which is law, statutes, commandments, and faith to Yahweh Shemel Shai. I am the brother Benal Bond of the Dallas EMS camp, coming to you again with another lesson. Praying that this lesson is edifying to the Akim. All right? So as you can see, this title says they're warning us. It said we're at a risk of a nationwide blackout. And I know, we've heard rumors of this. We've seen phases of this. But this is something that they keep posting because this is something that will happen. Okay? It's something that they're planning. It said the blackouts are coming. All right? By Mel Cooper. So let's listen to this lady talk.
Well, tonight, the nation's intelligence agencies are warning of cyber threats from Russia and are urging U.S. critical infrastructure defenses to be reinforced.
And that's what Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, does. He blames everybody except himself. Okay? And his main target when he does these sort of things, psyops, or some type of planned event, pandemic, what have you, he has his subject in mind that's going to bear the brunt of what he's doing, which is you so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native Indians, who are the true lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So you are always the target. That's why he makes this news, the media, because he makes sure you watch it. Okay? So let's go ahead and hear the rest. We'll get to the scriptures.
As CBS's Bill Whitaker reported on Sunday night's 60 Minutes, it wouldn't take much to throw the entire country into darkness.
It was actually a very shocking result to us.
See, the Most High makes this devil confess before he does anything that he does. Okay? In the mere mortal eyes, you may not recognize that that's what's happening. Okay? But according to the scriptures, the Most High is controlling the minds of these devils. The self-proclaimed white man, as it says in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, which the Most High gave him the earth. So Esau is just a puppet in the hands of Yahweh Shemel Shai. At the end of the day, the Most High is doing all these things. As it says in Job 12:16, it says, with him is strength and wisdom. It says the deceived and the deceiver are his. So the Most High has Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, all right, in a trick bag. So let's hear it out.
There's a very few number of substations you need to take out in the entire United States to knock out the entire grid.
Knock out the entire grid?
That's correct.
How many would it take to knock out, putting the entire country in a blackout?
Less than 20.
That report was from 2013, and it actually found the number was even lower, 9. Taking out just 9 critical substations could black out the whole country.
Well, what can the government do or anybody do about this?
Spend money.
Well, tonight, the nation's intelligence...
That's all I wanted on that. Did you hear the answer from this devil? Spend money. Man, we're paying, and of course, this is not our rest, as it says in Micah 2:10. This is not our rest. That sort of destruction can come in the form of food, but it can also be finances. He said more money. Who you think he's going to get that money from? You don't have no money in the first place, all right? You so-called blacks, Native Indians, Hispanics, a lot of you guys are living check to check, but he's going to find a way to get that money from you. That guy said, what? She said, what can we do to stop this? He said, more money. And that's what this devil does. But like I said, though we have the knowledge according to the scriptures, through the power and the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, okay, those things that we've read, as it says in Romans 15:4, written for our learning, we know that the Most High is doing all these things. This is what has to happen, okay, in order for this kingdom to end and for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's kingdom to be established. So, see, so we give thanks and praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And let's get to the scriptures. Okay. Okay, I want to start off. We'll get Isaiah 45:7. Again, we know that the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, who is the true power, the only power, okay, and then his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, they are ruling. Even though we see men, they rule. They are ruling in the kingdom of men. This is Isaiah 45:7. It says, I form the light. I create darkness. I make peace. It says, I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So they're talking about a blackout. Now, we know there's nothing new under the sun, that this is actually what took place in the time of Pharaoh. Not the Pharaoh that was kind to Joseph, but that Pharaoh that, the play brother or whatever, stepbrother of Moses. Of course, they were not related at all, but we understand the story has to be played out. So I'm talking about that Moses that the Most High hardened his heart. In fact, let's go ahead and get that. I want to get that in GNT. I think I have it here. All right, so let's see. In the GNT, we're going to get Exodus 10:21. I have it pulled up already. All right, and you know, this is an excellent read, and most people are familiar with the plagues that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai put on Egypt, okay, through Moses, his brother Aaron, and the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Those plagues that was put onto Egypt because Pharaoh wouldn't let his people go, the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you Hebrew Israelites. It says, we'll start at 20, just to keep this short. It says, but the Lord made the king stubborn, and he did not let the Israelites go. Okay, and that's played out with various, plagues that the Most High put upon Pharaoh. All right, turning the Red Sea, okay, or the Nile, so like it turning the Nile into blood, the frogs, the flies, the what have you. Now this one, okay, is relatable to what Esau Edom is planning, because we understand that this is spiritually Egypt, but it's also spiritually Sodom. And in Revelation, it describes this place as Babylon, or rather the daughter of Babylon. So it reads, but the Lord made the king stubborn, which is Pharaoh, and he did not let the Israelites go. It says, because the Most High hardened his heart. We just read Isaiah 45:7, that the Most High, right, he's the one doing all these things. He creates light. He creates darkness. Okay, so that darkness that's coming to America, a.k.a. Babylon, was already played out in Egypt. It said, the Lord then said to Moses, raise your hand toward the sky, and a darkness thick enough to be felt will cover the land Egypt. It says, Moses raised his hand toward the sky, and there was a total darkness throughout Egypt for 3 days. It said the Egyptians could not see each other, and no one left his house during that time. So that's going to play out in this time, man. See, Esau Edom has, everyone just basically trained and so conveniently hooked on AI, computers, because your phone is a computer, and everything is hooked up to a grid. He said once that grid is taken out, okay, back in 13 or something like that, it was like 12 of them. Now it's 9. Once that grid is taken out, total darkness is going to hit America. Okay, so what started where it said the Egyptians could not see each other, and no one left his house during that time. But the Israelites had light where they were living, because they were living where? They were living in Goshen. Okay, and all this was taking place in Egypt, you see. So again, the Most High is doing all these things, and we give thanks and praise unto him. All right, so we're talking about the plagues of Egypt. Now let's get Psalms. Let's get it here and see how it plays out. we're going to get Psalms 105. It's like it's Psalms 35 and 6. Okay. Psalms 35 and 6. And we'll keep this quick and to the point. I ain't clicking on that clicky thing, man. So this is our Psalms 35. We'll just scroll up above it. And it reads, "May the paths be dark and slippery." All right. "May the path be dark and slippery while the angel of the Lord strikes them down." You see? So imagine all the things that was happening in Egypt for 3 whole days. That was the thick darkness that the Most High put upon Egypt. Okay? No one can see each other, the panic. Okay? That was in their hearts, their minds. Okay? Trying to stand still, trying to grope and see what they could feel. 3 whole days. They had to eat. They had to drink. So bumping into things. And believe you me, there were things in the dark. Things that go bump in the night, as they say. You see? Let's get Psalms 105 and 26. All right? Psalms 105 and 26 would read down to 29. All right? This is Psalms 105. We'll get past this little cookie crap. And it reads, "Then he sent." All right, just starting, for the content and the time. It said, "Then he sent his servant Moses and Aaron, whom he had chosen. They did Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai mighty acts and performed miracles in Egypt." It says, Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai sent darkness on the country, but the Egyptians did not obey his command. It says he turned the rivers into blood and killed all the fishes. Again, this is just part of the plagues, okay, that was played out in Egypt. If you can receive it and believe it, those are the things that's going to happen in these times. As it says in Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, there is nothing new under the sun. Let's see if we can get that. All right. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. All right. And it reads, let's see, a good starting spot. We'll start at 9. It says, "What has happened before will happen again. What has been done before will be done again." It says, "There is nothing new in the whole world." Okay, it said, "Look," they say, "here is something new." But no, it has all happened before, long before we were born. See? So these scriptures, man, are just to warn us, okay, but also to give us wisdom of time, that these things have happened again. Now, we're also praying to Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai, okay, to give us light, as he gave the land of Goshen light. See? So those that are going to be calling upon the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai, okay, in truthfulness, okay, and contrite heart, those that are going to be calling upon the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai are going to have light, as it was in the time of Pharaoh, that wicked Pharaoh. You see? And we're looking to be delivered, to be saved, and to be covered by Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai. All right? So let's get Joshua 24 and 7. I still want to prove the point of that the Most High was doing all these things, okay, in that time. And that same thing is going to happen in these times. And we're comforted by these scriptures, man. As it says in Romans 15:4, "Forever so things were written for your comfort." So we knowing that these things have happened before, okay, and we having the comfort of Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai, as it says in Isaiah 33 and 6, "For knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of our time." This makes us stable, man. All right? That the Most High will cover those that will be calling upon that name, those that are believing on Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai. This is Joshua 24 and 7. Still driving the point home, okay, about what went down, okay, in Egypt. Just getting to the point, said, "They cried out to me for help, and I put darkness between them and the Egyptians. It said, I made the sea come rolling over the Egyptians and drown them. You know what I did to Egypt? You lived in a desert a long time. You see? So this is just, recanting those things that the Most High did to Egypt. All right? And basically letting you know that the time that the Most High put that darkness in Egypt are going to happen again. Because he controls the light. He controls the darkness. Isaiah 45:7. All right? But we're looking for salvation from the Most High, man. Because you're going to have, not all Israel is going to be saved or delivered at one time. It says in Isaiah 45:17, for Israel shall be saved with an everlasting salvation. But you're going to have the 2/3, those that are going to be cleaving to Esau, Edom, crying to Esau, Edom, right? The Egyptian, as it says in Isaiah 30, okay, and 1, and also says in Isaiah 31:1, those that are choosing Esau for a covering instead of Yahweh Shem Shah, those are going to be caught up. They're going to be caught up with Esau, Edom as well. And those things that's going to be happening in the dark. All right? So let's switch. I'm going to get back to the blue letter. Okay? And again, we'll keep this not too long. But driving the point home that these things are going to happen again as it happened in the time of the second Pharaoh. All right? This is John 3:19. Let me see. Actually, we jumped the gun. Let's get 2 Corinthians. As I said, you're going to have those 2/3 that are going to be cleaving to Esau, Edom. Those are going to feel what's in the dark as well. Not just, Esau, okay, but also, my finger's too fat. All right, 2 Corinthians 6:14. And it reads, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. Now, the men of the Lord, Great Millstone, has been on the highways and byways, okay, for a very long time. I want to say since the 1960s, 1970s, all right, with our elder apostle, Albert Bivens, okay. We believe that he was John, okay, John the Revelator, okay, according to faith, okay, bringing the souls of the sons of men, okay, into this light. Okay, and we know you just have to know about faith, as it says in Hebrews 11:1. All right, it says here, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion has light with darkness? Okay, the scripture says light shining in our hearts, our minds. Okay, but it also says in Isaiah, all right, 60:2, gross darkness to people. And the gross darkness to people includes those so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indians that will not be crying and calling upon the name of Yahweh Shem Shah for salvation. But we are calling on the name of Yahweh Shem Shah for salvation. You see? So let's get John 3:19 now. This is John 3:19. And it reads, and this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because the deeds were evil. Okay, that grows darkness to people, those that are, they're through. Okay, they've heard Great Millstone. They've heard the term Hebrew Israelite. It's a household name now. But they're not inquiring. They're not sighing and crying. They love this world. They want this world to continue. Okay? It says, John 3:20, for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. So those are the ones that's going to be in the dark, man. You see? And as we've been preaching this truth on the highways and byways on YouTube, this truth is not a secret anymore to the world. The Hebrew Israelites are known, and the purpose behind the Hebrew Israelite is to proclaim the day of the Lord. Okay? Now we're going to get two more other precepts, so I don't keep this too long. All right? And I will let's get John 12:46, and we'll end off on that. This is John 12:46, and it reads, all right, John 12:46 says, I come I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth in me shall not abide in darkness. So we're not going to abide in the darkness. Yahweh Shema shall willing that we be of those numbers, of the elect. All right, so we are not going to abide. You have to believe that in a time that's coming, where they're talking about the grids being taken out, okay, and the whole nation being in total darkness. Okay, the light is shining, and that's the light of Yahweh Shema Shai. You see, he says, "If any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not. For I come not to judge the world, but to save the world." So we're looking for salvation. Yahweh Shai, he that saves, he that delivers. All right? Because his Father is Yahweh. You see? So those things that are coming, the blueprint, which is the scriptures, the teachers that have taught us this truth, okay, has prepared us for that day. But the world is going to be caught off guard, man. They're talking about it. It's a rumor of it, okay, but they have yet to experience it in totality. So those 3 days of darkness, where people are hungry, man, and things in the dark. They call Halal Yahweh Shema Shai. He's given us this light, this truth, his only begotten Son, that we should believe on his name, Yahweh Shema Shai, to be that light in that day. I want to give all thanks, all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostle, great millstone, rule well, teach well, peace, and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, Shalom Israel, Kwam Yasharallah, and Abba Babylon that's already in dark. Shalom.